And we're back. Hey, what's up? Is it Adil? I appreciate the happy birthday and the good luck. Alright, so let's play some expert. Pull up my expert notes. Hey, what's up, Owen? Sorry, I saw you said happy birthday on the end of the last stream. There's a couple other people too, Ty, I believe. And I cut it before I could say anything, but I appreciate it. Hey, what's up, Jay? Alright, so let's get rolling. So this hole's been giving me some problems, but I kind of finally got the closest, I think, that I've been on my last attempt. So hopefully we can see it drop this time. That would be obviously the goal. It's the last time you're saying it. Yeah. Well, I know it's there. It'll live on in the chat of my pro round. So I had been coming at this one a little bit from the right with some left spin and kind of trying to gauge the right angle. So this morning I decided I'm going to attempt to do it with no spin, and it was a great line. It just ended up being short, so I'm going to make sure that I come in a little bit with less backspin. So I'm going to go about 1.4, something like that, no side spin, and I'm going to set up at P3 max. And again, just kind of trying to, everything does slope obviously to the left, but try and gauge my ball guide going at it. Playing this one P2 max plus 25, so I'm gonna go 11.6. Perfect ball.
Perfect.
Let's
shot.
see if we got the line. Nice turn. Oh, it looks come on. Oh my gosh, that's so close.
Nice on.
All right. Well, damn, this is gonna be it. This hole is just super finicky with the bounces and everything, but I feel pretty good about it. I think I'm just gonna have to really make sure, or just kind of really exaggerate, at least the way it looks, that I'm aiming more right. So we'll see. No, I didn't. I think my pull angle wasn't very good. My adjustment was correct, but I think I needed to favor 1201, and I didn't. I was more concerned about not over adjusting, because this morning I over adjusted, even though I had in my notes what my adjustment was, and I was supposed to subtract 0.1 from that, and I didn't subtract 0.1, ended up burning the left edge. So I was making sure that I adjusted right, but then my pull angle was off, which I immediately realized after the fact that I hadn't favored 1201. So, but hole 1 in pro will definitely be
Birdie.
drops to come. On this one just now, Owen, was 11:59. Yeah, I really hadn't kind of figured out my pull, although I think I do want to favor probably 1201 on this one, because as you saw, kind of the more left I was moving, it was really shooting it to the left. So I'm thinking I want to avoid going left. So probably we'll try to favor 1201 here as well. But yeah, I wasn't totally looking at that one, but yeah, thanks for the feedback for sure. so birdie to start, nothing different than what I've been doing every round so far. And I shot a -16 on my Chief account yesterday, so I was happy with that. I know I can shoot better, but at the par threes, I got to get the par threes figured out a little bit better.
Great shot.
Yes, I don't know if anybody's trying to go over to the next fairway in this in expert. I tried once in my first round with a Zerk and wasn't even close. So yeah. All right, so I'm doing about 3.75 top, 1 left. So I'm gonna switch to my nav to kind of drop that down. And then I'm looking, there's like a kind of a dark, shadowy looking spot. I'm kind of just looking to be at the left of, playing it at P3 max. I'm doing 10%. So we'll go 7.5 rings. So this one is pretty well into OP. Maybe a little bit of OP. Great left.
Great
Still
shot.
fine as long as I don't get any kind of weird rollout through the fairway. Plenty of space from the bunker. Let's see where we got to yardage wise. 353. So significantly shorter than I would like to be. Kind of 355, 356 range was borderline, kind of adjusting up into overpower. 353 I'm definitely going to be adjusting into overpower, so I'm going to have to overpower slightly, which is okay. But I'm trying to get down to at least 358, like around the 358 mark. Obviously you don't want to go too far and go through, but you don't want to be too short either. Yeah, it's pretty crappy wind, and that's actually definitely a more exaggerated angle, significantly more headwind. All right, so I'm doing 1.2 top. Actually, I'm probably gonna go just a little bit heavy on that, just because I'm playing it back. Because like +9 is good for not adjusting. So playing this one at -10, so I'm gonna go 6.2. See, even still a little bit over. Ah, great right.
Great shot.
Lucky Great Ball Alba. Is it even gonna get there? Nope. And the line was up
Nice
anyway.
on.
So yeah. So my drive pretty much set me up for not a ideal approach. But typically I would do 1.2 top spin, max right spin, have my third bounce landing on the fringe, like on the middle of the fringe, you know, short to middle, somewhere in there, and hopefully be setting up at +9, like not past +9. Because even that one, I guess I had even slightly more headwind on the approach shot, because even from +9, I still adjusted up into OP slightly. Not crazy, but a little bit. So that's the shot I'm trying to look for, but the drive, with a perfect, the drive would have been good. Because usually I get a little bit better run out So yeah, the goal is to get
Perfect
as close
shot.
to the end of the fairway on your drive as you can without going through. But
Nice on.
we'll take an eagle and move on. Hey, what's up, Tyler? Thanks for the good luck and the happy birthday.
Eagle.
All right, let's see. Hole number 3. Number 3, we're going to be doing APOC off the tee down the left side, and then we're going to do a grizzly approach rough bump with a kingmaker. Always with a kingmaker, unless it's a Zerk.
Perfect shot.
Alright, so we're going to set up first with a basic ball at P0 max. Blue ring touching the left rough. Switch back to my kingmaker. Actually, I'm going to switch to switch to a quasar because I'm using 2 left spin, do 5 top spin, then switch to my kingmaker. And I'm just playing this one 10%, P3 10%. So I'm going to push about 8.5 rings. And then baby left curl, just kind of touching the inner ring. Great. I always seem to hit great left on this hole. It really doesn't matter a whole lot, because everything still kind of feeds down where I need to be. And I'm only going to be I'm looking at plus yardage anyway to the cup. But I don't know. I just can't seem to hit perfect on this drive. I always hit great left.
Great shot.
Ooh.
Nice on.
Alright, I'm playing the approach, 1 top, no side, but looking out for that glitch that we talked about yesterday, so you can use side spin if needed. And then 0 elevation. Alright, so we're looking at +2. And I'm gonna do red ring touching the fairway. So I don't see any of that glitch. Ball guide through the hole. So I'm gonna go 7.2. All these wind angles seem so much different today. And we hit perfect.
Perfect shot.
Let's see. Man, I just don't. I'm off
Nice
today.
off.
Oh well.
Birdie.
A little bit over adjusted.
Birdie.
Time out for this shot just now, Owen. Yeah, sometimes it like does that to me, where like the wind angle will be different, and so it'll throw me off. Like I'm adjusting to a certain point that's like a lot different than what I'm used to seeing. Like normally I'm going up more towards the green, but I was really more in line with the rough there. So my mind is telling me like, oh, your pull angle must be off, but I need to just trust it. I need to just trust it and not worry about what the landscape looks like, I guess. But all right, that's definitely a must make. Hey, what's up, Sunil? Thanks for the happy birthday. And we hit perfect.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
Probably just need to set up a little bit lower, a little bit closer to the tee box so we can catch that slope better. I really have nothing for these par 3s though, except for maybe hole 8, which I said in pro, and then I missed that one.
Great shot. Nice on.
All right, we gotta start making something happen. This round is not going great. It's only been 4 holes. I know we still have a handful of good opportunities, but missing 3 is definitely not ideal. That's a must drop for sure. I guess really it's just that one. That one's a must drop. But 5 is going to be a must drop as well. Must eagle, which in general I've had good tee shots and I've been mostly putting every time, so hopefully we can have the same thing. Alright, so it's going to be a Zerk hole, blast to the green. I haven't tried, so don't quote me on it, but I think you have the ability to do this with a Titan maybe, you know, with max OP and everything like that. But I think you just need more topspin. I prefer to, like, I have plenty of Zerks obviously to use, so I prefer to use those. And just use less topspin to try to control it a little bit better. It's still going to be a max overpower shot, but not even. This is pretty good on the tailwind, so I'm actually going to drop to 4. And we hit perfect, so that's good.
Shot.
Hopefully dropping to 4 wasn't a mistake, but we also had a pretty high wind. Okay. Good. Sit. Yeah, definitely good choice dropping to 4. Could have dropped to about 3.75. Maybe it would have gone in.
Nice
But
on.
putting for eagle, never going to complain about that. And I think if I would have stuck with 4.5, and 4.5 is my like max. I won't go past 4.5 topspin. I think if I would have stuck with 4.5, and it's questionable, obviously. I think it might have gone up over the green, but still potentially been slow enough to kind of be slowed down by the slope, like not go into the rough.
Great shot.
I think, but I don't know. So, but like I said, 4.5 topspin is my max, the max topspin that I'll use for any wind angle. But I think if you're looking at more of a tailwind, like I just had, drop it down. I mean, you could drop it down even to maybe even 3.5 would have been good enough to get close to the hole. 3.75 probably would have burned the edge if I had to guess. But obviously you also don't want to end up like trickling onto the front of the green. I don't know if that's like a nasty putt or anything. It may be slightly uphill as well, which always makes for a tougher putt when it's lengthy. So, but I will take that putt for eagle.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
All right, hole 6 I've dropped a couple times, but last few attempts I've actually been just burning the edge. No fun power hook blast shot here. All right, so we're gonna do half topspin, max left spin, but I'm gonna favor kind of the lower end of half top, because again, I don't want to run through, and I'm not super concerned about having to get right up to the rough line, because with a sniper 10 I've got plenty of reach to the green. And also make sure you're not pulling like a heavy 1201 or anything like that. Just like hole number 2, you don't want to go long on the tee shot.
Perfect shot.
Nice, up in the fairway, straightaway shot at the pin. See if we can't get this one to drop. Hey, what's up, Radu? Thanks for the good luck, man.
Perfect shot.
All right, so I'm gonna start off with 3 topspin, no side spin. And I'm looking for the ball guide. Yeah, see, I'm a little bit back, but not crazy. Kind of want to be left edge. And then I'm gonna drop to 2. Only I'm actually gonna drop to 2.1 because I was a little bit further back at the max line than I wanted to be. And we hit perfect, so let's see.
Shot.
Get in the hole. Okay, it's a good turn. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. There we go.
Albatross.
Awesome. See, every time I've been missing, it's always been to the right. Like I said, I've dropped it a couple times, but every time I've missed, it's been to the right. So I kind of favor the left edge as I'm setting up with the 3 topspin. And then I'm, wanting to make sure I'm not pulling like 1201. Like, I'm really kind of being conservative on a few different things. At least I was with that shot, making sure I'm not favoring 1201 too much. Like, if I am, okay, but not, not significantly. Making sure I'm under adjusting slightly versus over adjusting, that sort of thing. And then obviously the setup to the left. But the reason that I went, so normally I do drop the 2 topspin. The reason I went with 2.1 was because usually the ball guide is about a cup through. Like I said, my drive is a little bit shorter than normal, so usually my ball guide is about a cup through the hole, but it was pretty much right to it. So I wanted that extra little bit, and it was like perfect speed coming in. I wanted that extra little bit to make sure I got to the hole. So I will take it. All right, hole 7. Hole 7's been great. I say that, and I'm probably jinxing myself, but it has been great so far. Ideally, my drive will leave me with a min short iron, but if it does set me up in EB range, I've got a good adjustment for that as well. So, but the first time I did this shot, I was in EB range. Actually, the first couple times I practiced it, I guess Monday probably. But then, since then, the drive that I've been hitting has been like perfect min long iron every time. So Hey, what's up, Joey? Thanks for the good luck and the happy birthday. That was just 0. I just played at P3 max plus 0. Owen. Alright, so this one I'm going to do max top, 1 left. And I'm going to have to push into OP a little bit, but if you can kind of see the shadow up there in that last fairway, the tree shadow kind of the top. So like here I'm like basically touching the far right edge of it. I'm wanting to go through this kind of thicker portion where it starts to get fatter, like right before it kind of springs out. And I'm looking at how far into OP I am, about a ring and a quarter into OP. I'm doing a 10% adjustment, so I'll go 7.5 rings. And there's really nothing to work with here, so actually I'm just going to OP this slightly. It's got a lot more crosswind. I've pulled all the way down to plus 12 on this shot, but had a lot more crosswind. And I did not OP it enough. Yep, that sucks. Talk about how great this setup is, but if I can't execute the drive, then it's not a great setup. All right, so I need a little bit more OP. So I think if I'm pulling straight across in the future, I need to at least touch the bottom of the bottom of the inner ring of the power circle, probably overlapping it. Honestly, it's better if you go a little bit more OP than too little, like I just did, and end up kind of catching the bunker and trickling out into the rough, because you want to make sure that you're getting that second bounce past the bunker, and then getting the run out into the fairway. So that sucks, but
Great shot.
it's at least nice, you know, being Q3, it's nice to see a different wind angle so that when this happens, and I'm sure it'll happen again, see that's a good one right there. I'm sure it'll happen again where I'll get a more flat angle. I'm gonna know more appropriately how to adjust, so. Let's see if we can get lucky. So I'm gonna play it the same kind of way. Whether I hit perfect or not, obviously it'll be a different question, but I'm kind of favoring the inside left edge. I'm gonna play this one about 50%, but let's see if we can hit perfect too. Hey, we do hit perfect. Come on, get in the hole. Oh yeah. There we go. Hey, what's up, He-Man? Thanks for the happy birthday, man. All right, saved it. Saved it, saved it, saved it. So I played that one mid club, but I play my Nirvana at 1.8 wind per ring, and then I did 10%. So like, I don't know. I definitely play my rough iron and my sand wedge probably differently than most as far as numbers go. But I usually will go like 5%. Oof, for every get in the hole. 5% for every 4 mile per hour wind, so I was like 8.3 or whatever. So I added 10% to that. So I guesstimated that it was like mid club, 1.8 wind per ring, and I added 10%, and it worked out. So I'll take it. Hopefully going forward, we'll just be hitting from the fairway and not having to try to save eagle from the rough. So, all right. Like I said, I made this earlier for the first time, so let me just look at my notes real quick to see if I can duplicate it. But it's going to be a quarterback rough bump with a marlin, and you could probably use a navigator, but you have to set up with a marlin. I just prefer to stick with the Marlin. Alright, so I'm gonna set up. Okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna try, because I had a little bit of side spin when I did it this morning. I had a little bit of side spin applied, but I'm actually gonna try this with no side spin, but about a 0.25 top spin. Ball guide through the hole. I'm gonna play this one P0 min +5 with a basic ball. I'm gonna use a Marlin, so I'll start off with the Marlin, but then I am gonna switch to a basic ball because I want to make sure I'm not applying any kind of side spin to it. Though, like I said, I had side spin on it earlier when I made it, and it was fine. But I want to see if it works without any, because I don't like having the, dual variable settings that I'm trying to get, a little bit of top spin, a little bit of side spin. I'd rather just worry about top spin, and I think 0.25 is good speed. So if I can do 0.25 with no top spin, play it at the min line with the ball guide through the hole, hopefully get the right pull angle. We'll see if we can drop it. No, I'm still gonna use a Marlin for the lower wind. I'm just gonna use the basic ball so I don't accidentally put side spin on it. But like I said, I'm pretty sure you can adjust up into navigator range. I'm quite certain you can adjust up into, so if you're wanting to use even less wind on your adjustment, then you could, start off with a navigator ball, get the wind, and then switch to Marlin or basic, whichever P0 ball you want, set up the shot, adjust, make sure you adjust first, and then switch back to the navigator. Because if you adjust first, if you switch first, it's going to throw off your position, because you're not going to be at quarterback min anymore. It's probably going to push you up to P1 min, to be honest, because I don't know if the sniper won't. It's either going to put you at P1 min for the quarterback, or it's going to put you at sniper max. But either way, it's going to throw you way off position from where you were initially set up. So.
Nice on.
All right, let's see. 11.3. Switch to the basic. Like I said, I'm gonna do about 0.25. Yeah, sure, whatever. And I'm just trying to set this up with the ball guide through the hole. So I'm gonna go 10.8. So of course I'm gonna have man, it's always just changing the angles up on me. See if I can see it. So that's definitely a guesstimation. And we hit perfect at least. Get in the hole.
Shot.
Oh, you know what? I just did the wrong adjustment. I did max instead of min. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Oh, why didn't somebody slap me through the iPad? Oh my gosh, rookie mistake right there. I totally adjusted for max numbers instead of min. I was like, I have not had one shot at this hole where I've had to do two pulls, and it makes sense why. Oh, what an idiot. What an idiot. Alright, well, we had a good save on the last hole. Let's see if we can have another good save here. Any funnels? No. Oh, it's just crap is what it is. Oh my gosh. So glitchy. Alright. Don't be like me. Oh, come on.
Great shot.
Should have favored the left side. Great left probably would have been in.
Nice on.
Alright, well, I deserve that. You did the same thing today? Yeah, it's, oh my gosh, I just like, oh, so stupid. Alright, well, nothing like a little goose egg to spice up the qual card. Alright, well, we'll just have to close out with an Alba. All right. Make the mistake now. Hopefully, don't make it in the weekend. That's the. That would be the idea. Oh, fun times, fun times. Go into a hole feeling okay about getting a drop, and then wind up losing a shot because you don't know how to adjust right. Must be my old age getting to me. My 35-year-old brain isn't quite what it used to be. Alright, so I'm going to set this one up with a navigator. I'm going to do 5 top spin, 2 left spin, I'm sorry, a quasar, and set up at P1 max with the orange ring or red ring, whatever color you consider that, touching the rough. Switch back to my Kingmaker, and I'm just adjusting this 10%, P3, 10%. So I'm gonna go about 7.7. Great left.
Shot.
Yeah, I've been hitting great left on this one too. All right, so we got the little rollout, which is fine. Just gonna put me a little bit further than I want to be, I think, because I really would like to have some plus yardage at my landing spot. So I might actually need to back off a little bit on the drive in general. Maybe drop it down to maybe drop it down to 4 topspin, 4.5. I don't know. We'll see where this puts me, and then we'll decide. But I'm gonna play the approach at -5%. And I'm probably gonna have to guesstimate a little bit where I'm at in the club range. That's a nice shot. Hey Jay, thanks for the $2, man. Everybody give Jay some love in the chat. I appreciate it. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, so we're like way back. So I'm gonna want this basically like the same thing that I was doing before, where I was kind of like a cup short, something like that. And we hit perfect at least, getting a hole. Nope, that's short. Yeah, I think it was still slightly over adjusted.
Nice on.
Because I definitely didn't land quite up near where I was initially set up. So, but I think I do want my drive to be a little bit further back, because I'd like to have plus yardage at my landing spot. Obviously there's I don't want to have plus yardage at the pin, because I'm coming at it from the left. So it could, based on the angle, it wouldn't necessarily be accurate every time. Then he's got a good opportunity to play the funnel if he knows. Come on, put it up. There's a good funnel. You can get a little bit more left though. Plus yardage at the cup, depending on the angle that I'm hitting from, isn't going to be super accurate. So plus yardage at my landing spot will be the most accurate. Get in the hole. Oof. Because that's going to be the most accurate at any time you play any hole, for that matter, because that's exactly how far you're hitting to. So I need to try to get my drive back a little bit more. And I think without the run out, it would have been a lot closer. So maybe it's just a matter of trying to avoid that little rollout. But I think, yeah, going forward through the opening round, that's something I'm gonna have to try to tweak a little bit better, is the drive. Get the drive to a better position where I've got plus yardage. Hey, Boomer, thanks for the $10, man. Everybody give Boomer some love in the chat. I really appreciate it. So yeah, try to get my drive dialed in so that I've got, and I mean, you've got there's a 11-yard range to work with as far as getting it dialed in. So you've got plus yardage at, I'm sorry, 11 or 12. I can't remember if sniper actually goes up to plus 12 or just plus 11. But there's a good range, a decent sized range for that. So, all right, guys. So I just want to cover that hole 8 goose egg up with my thumb. Everything else is not terrible. You know, hole 3 wasn't ideal, poor pool angle or whatever. But I definitely have a lot of good notes. I need to get hole 4 even still more figured out. Hole 1 I'm getting closer on. Hole 8 is awesome if I can adjust properly. And then, you know, we had a really good stretch though in general until the goose egg. So not super happy with the round, but not disappointed. I mean, it'll get through, so I'm not worried about that. But still some things to clean up in the opening. But I have no doubt that we'll get there by the weekend, and hopefully be looking at some low numbers come weekend. I know across the board there's gonna be some low numbers though. It's gonna be a lot of low scores this tournament. I think in every division for that matter. But that's the end of the stream. So I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate all the birthday wishes. I appreciate all the donations, all the good luck, just all the support in general, as always, that you guys provide. Such a great community to be a part of. Hopefully you guys were able to learn some stuff. I know there was definitely some things to learn of what not to do, so don't make those mistakes that I made. But I hope y'all are killing it in your rounds if you're qualifying today. Otherwise, good luck in your opening rounds tomorrow and Friday. And I think tomorrow will be pro and or expert that I'll be streaming, or master. I don't know. Stay tuned. You'll find out. But there will definitely be an opening round stream tomorrow, same time, 1:30 Eastern. Good luck to you guys.